I really gotta get off this game, bro. Alright, well, same time tomorrow, I guess. So Sandbox just released their trailer not too long ago, and with its release coming Tuesday, I really can't wait to see more people digging through the platform, creating, and sharing what they find or create. I'm a sucker for play, create, and share types of games. People who followed me for a while know it, and seeing the start of Sandbox kind of reminds me of Little Big Planet when it first released, but now with these sausage people. And I know with a fresh platform like this, it's gonna be like the Wild West out here, and because of that, I want to go over some stuff you should look out for when getting into this game, like answering common questions or what you should expect. At this point, I'm slowly becoming a Sandbox channel, but that's okay because I'm enjoying the game currently. This video is mainly for those who are actually considering getting Sandbox. And if you're also looking for something more detailed with textbook explanations, you can check out Iridium's video on basically everything from the play fun to the origin of the sausage people. This will probably be my last video covering Sandbox itself, and after this video going forward, I'll just be covering the games I find within the platform, as if I were covering random indie games. So without further ado, let's start with the main concern with Sandbox. The first main thing I want to get out of the way are Sandbox's player models, mainly these sausage people or citizens. One of the main concerns is that you're completely tied to just this model, and I'll say that's half true, because you can actually just change to a human with the press of this button right here. Due to the complaints back then of how the citizens look, which I don't get because look at them, they're gorgeous. Facepunch added human models. But I'll say it, I really don't mind the citizens, only because I find them really unique and out there in terms of design compared to other contemporary games that try to beautify their characters. You can import custom player models with a little extra work if you're really into that, but truthfully, unless you're only playing Sandbox mode, I think it won't matter as much because the character models are more so dependent on the game you're playing. So it's up to the developer of the game if they choose to use the human models, custom models, or this beautiful work of art. If you really don't like that, then yeah, I don't know what else to say. But that moves us to the next question I've been asked. Is Sandbox a game or an engine? Well, it's both actually. So not only are you paying for a game with an endless amount of experiences, but you also have access to the tools to create those experiences yourself. Personally, the engine itself is more than worth if you're a game developer looking for something new to build with. I've heard experiences where developers that used Unity found similarities when trying out Sandbox, so that's pretty cool and hopefully helps the transitioning process feel smoother. Just be aware that other than the documentation, there's a huge lack of YouTube tutorials out there, but the community has been cooking up some good starting points. So you do have to do some digging, but things will get easier once you get the ball rolling. As for the game itself, I'd say it's not a game, but more so a platform filled with games that were made using the Sandbox engine. As someone who loves to play a lot of different games, good and bad, just for the sake of pure entertainment, this is right up my alley. Plus, I don't have to spend $5 to $10 every time a new Slop game comes out that I'll only play for like 3 sessions max. We've heard this many times, but yes, the platform is similar to Roblox, and I feel like with that new controversial update where Roblox devs have to pay monthly to upload games, there could be a possibility where they would move over to Sandbox. I just hope we get the good ones. Can my PC run it? So here are the spec requirements, and honestly I would take this with a grain of salt because the real answer to this question is very dependent on the game or the map you're playing on if the developer optimized it well. My computer that I've been playing and recording on has an RTX 3080 and a Ryzen 5900X CPU, and so far my experience has been solid around the medium to highest settings. Now if we're talking Sandbox mode and Flatgrass or games that have been optimized well, then I'm easily hitting above 144 FPS, while the other games have me dip around the 60 to 100 FPS range. I'm not too big on graphics, so I usually just have everything at medium to low settings. One of the main things that you guys pointed out in the last video is the amount of slop present in the front page. I'm gonna be real, there aren't many ways to filter them out or blacklist their creators, unfortunately, which I thought was a really good idea in the comments from the last video. So until they add ways to filter out these games from our feed, the only advice I would give everyone as of now is to just use your eyes and brain. If the thumbnails look like this and the description is empty, you know it doesn't show any photos or gameplay on their info page, and the reviews are negative to non-existent, then turn the other way. It's likely to be a fake game, so just ignore it. And to avoid digging through the slop again, they have a favorites button, so you can actually build a list of legit games that you can always go back to without having to search for it again. I'd love to also have a feature where you can create custom categories or playlists that you can organize these games into, and possibly share them with other people, or have them posted on your sandbox profile. Will the game die? Nah, it's not gonna die. Despite the title of my last video not landing right, it did spark a discussion, and I was able to see the opinions of both sides. The main points I saw when referring to the death of Sandbox is that 1, it isn't like Gmod, 2, the slop will take over, and 3, the paid cosmetics just existing in general. There's honestly a simple answer to all of this, and we've been doing it for a while now. Heck, we actively do it on the platform we're watching this video on. If it's not like Gmod, go play Gmod. See slop, ignore the slop. Don't like the cosmetics? Completely optional. Just ignore it and show me your TF2 or CS2 inventory while we're at it. See what I mean? This video is not on Gmod. Find a Gmod video. See AI video slop? Ignore AI video slop. Don't like YouTube Premium? Completely optional. Get ad block. So while we can't blacklist the slop or creators of the slop at the moment, we can at least ignore them. Facepunch also has optional cosmetics with Rust too, and it's still one of the most active games on Steam. So while we can't tell if it may or may not reach the popularity of Rust, the cosmetics are far from actually killing Sandbox. And the people who really don't mind purchasing them are actually contributing to the ecosystem. With all that being said, we now have the final question. Is Sandbox worth it? Because this realistically is more than just a video game, it really depends on what your goals are when getting it. If you want to animate, create skins, maps, or even a whole new experience on a fresh platform, it's more than worth it. Especially if you want a piece of that play fun pot. Or if you're a content creator looking for something new to make videos on, I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of content on this platform, good and bad, that you can make tons of videos out of. Or if you're just a gamer that just likes to browse different experiences, good and bad, created by the community just for the sake of pure entertainment, then this is more than worth it. $20 for a platform of different experiences as well as some tools to get creative and make those experiences, for me personally, is honestly worth it. And obviously, if you're not any of those people I described, then yeah, it's not worth it. But you can wait 2 years if you want to save $20. But that's really all I have to say about Sandbox. Not really an insane video, but I just wanted to say some final stuff about the game before its release. It's crazy, after several years of following the game, we're finally going to see it out and about on Steam. Other than just the new games, I also can't wait to see the new wave of personalities that will start making content on it. We shall see in the near future. But if you watched the video all the way up to this point, I am forever grateful. What are you most excited about in Sandbox? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you want to see more content on Sandbox games or just games and topics I like to yap about, press that like and subscribe button. I don't really care about the notification bell. But thanks again for watching. Be safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.